my Carefront Around Video Network's Behind the Counter. Still down here at Packrat, Ohio. I'm down at Packrat Comics in Hilliard, Ohio. I'm flustered, I really am. I am here with the lovely Caitlin Blackwood. You should not be this tall. You might not recognize her because for a lot of us it's been a little while, but I am here with the Amelia Pond. And she's taller than I am. It's just, I have to ask you, because when you first appeared on on Doctor Who, you were a wee little lassie. Yeah. You were just 20. How did that role come about for you?
So my older cousin Karen Gillan was.
I think I've heard of her.
Yeah.
Has she been in anything I might have seen?
Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, she was casted for the part of Amy Pond, and they were looking for someone who looked like her to play a younger version of her.
Oh, nepotism a little bit.
And they were hunting for girls all over the UK, and they couldn't find anyone. And Karen said to them, well, I have a cousin. She doesn't really act very much, but I'm sure she'd be up for it. So they says, okay, bring her in for an audition. I did an audition and then a call back, and then I had a screen test to do. And then about, I think it was 3 or 4 months later, I got the call saying, yeah, sure, you've got the part.
So see, I like hearing that because, no, you didn't just get the role because you had to work for it.
Yeah, definitely. They were still auditioning other girls while auditioning me. It wasn't like I came along and then that was it. Your Karen's cousin, just do it. They were really looking for someone, so I didn't really just get the part.
That had to have been nerve-wracking because you're auditioning for a younger version of your cousin. And
yeah, well, when I was auditioning for the part, I didn't really understand what it was for. They didn't give away that I would be playing a young Amy.
Oh, Lord.
So they had changed the name. We knew that Karen was playing Amy Pond, and they changed the name of Amelia to Ellie. So we didn't really understand why Karen was Amy and I was Ellie, but I had to look like her, so it was very confusing. They kept it quite secretive at first. So, yeah, we didn't really know.
Well, I got to ask, what was it like with you with Matt Smith? Because please tell me he's as delightful in real life as we all imagine.
He is lovely. He's just the nicest person. You'd be working at 6 a.m., up early, ready to work, and he'd just be so excited, let's go, let's do it. He was amazing to work with.
Because I think one of our favorite scenes ever is the kitchen scene.
Oh yeah.
How long did that take? Because I can just imagine that it was just hilarity, or was it very?
Yeah, it was hard to keep a straight face while he's spitting beans into the sink, and he was running around looking for apples and custards and yogurt. That was it. Mm-hmm. He had the yogurt and he spat it out behind me and I burst out laughing. It was really hard to keep a straight face through that scene. So.
And you've also got to come back a couple other times too. They weren't just done with you in the first one. You got to come back.
Yeah, I think Amelia got such everyone really loved young Amelia Pond that they just kept bringing her back, and then when she was back everyone loved it, so they kept bringing her back. So it was a good response, I guess.
That's great. And I got to ask you too, because obviously I'm a fan of Doctor Who, and I know what our people are like. How has it been for you being embraced by such a rabid fandom?
It's amazing. It is. I love coming to conventions. I do them all over the States, in the UK as well. I just love it. I love the enthusiasm, and seeing people dress up in cosplay and the effort they go into. It's just fantastic to see, really.
Well, you've got people lining up, and I'm about a second away from completely losing my cold, but I do, because I've watched Doctor Who for a long time, and I was there the moment Matt Smith came on screen, and I was there the moment you came on screen, and I am just so happy because I just feel like I've seen you grow up. I mean, look at this lovely young lady we're seeing. So she's come so far from the galoshes and the little suitcase, and I was so happy to see, like when the Pandora opened, seeing you come back. It's been a real delight. You are such a wonderful person, and thank you very much for doing this for us.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming to the States. Oh, we were so happy. So yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.